So again, our company is a sales outsourcing company, so we're constantly building teams. So we have teams from sales teams, administration teams, recruitment teams, and management operations, and the owner team as well. So I suppose pre the course again, we would be very savvy in how to structure an org, how to structure team leadership levels for sales. Maybe not so much for your structural staff, your long-term staff, your management and operations. And so that was a key one for me, because I was more in tune with the sales side of things, and the sales and leadership models could do that in my sleep. But with building the teams then for our structures, which is the value in the long term, I was struggling to I guess to coach them, and maybe the directness wasn't suitable to every person I was meeting. So what I found, getting to know those team members firstly before I assembled them into their position, so reviewing them, and then I was able to post the course, able to understand which ones are the introverts, which ones are extroverts, and adapt them. And then I was able to understand what skill sets they had, and that was so valuable. So we did about 10 people into the program's personality profiling, and they came back with such valuable information and learnings, and took that on deeply. So once I understood first, and then it's the team functions, then where do you put them and why are you putting them there? So it was that was another process that was very useful. And then this is one of the bigger learnings I've learned through all the years, because you're constantly starting and stopping projects and teams. You're building for different reasons and new campaigns and so on, procurement. So it was through that forming stage, so forming a team, understanding that most times everyone's on a high, delighted to be forming a company or campaign, delighted to be in this, and then a couple of weeks later you're going down, there's something wrong, storming, so everyone's kind of bickering or it's conflict, and then it's how to bring them out of that and starts getting your normal processes, and then finally performing, and then you bring it to a close again. And that's been happening constantly in our game, so that was so useful, and one of the biggest learnings I had, and I was able to translate that to upcoming managers for their perspective and avoid their frustration and help them manage their frustrations. And the other piece would be around the building trust within the team. I think that's huge, as I maybe again over the years reflecting, you would conflict with someone and hold the conflict, and it wouldn't be healthy, and you would have levers or issues, HR and so on. After understanding, I suppose, how to build trust, then how to have productive conflict, how to go through that, and I found that very, very useful. And I found the team I have now that are directly involved with me are very, very committed to understand accountability. So you can hold accountability with them if there's an issue and it's a job responsibility. So confidence to do that without and not avoid underperformance. And then so they're I suppose the main things, and then your assessments. Being able to have the skills to assess these people and give them feedback in a positive and productive way. So I found that is building a high performance team that is sought after, and I suppose tangible results. Then one of the team members that we brought from administration level to all the way through to management has built in the last year a team from 4 people in administration to a team of diverse administration, telesales, and so on, to 34 in that sector, with the learnings and skills that we're able to transform into that group in person. She's transforming theirs underneath, so it's a great reward.